Yeah.
I guess that other shield is worth like a couple copper.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
So you follow the goblin out, and he leads you through the woods. After a couple hours, you end up outside the goblin village. He hails the guards at the gate. You know, they open up, let you in. Let's see. So as you're walking through the village, you do notice it's fairly sparse. There's a few guards around, but there doesn't seem to be many occupants of the village. And the people that are left are kind of just, you know, staring angry at you guys, or just trying to ignore you guys, and they just look generally disgusted. But no one does anything other than just stare. So you guys make your way through the village, and he leads you up to this hut up here. He walks in. A few minutes go by, and he walks out and says to go in. The chief will see you now.
which hut is
Okay.
it?
It's the one in the top right.
Top.
Okay.
It's a bit awkward for me to move my token about, but that's okay. We can do it. There you go. I'm there now.
Okay. So as you guys walk in, you see a hobgoblin sitting on a chair. He is in like full spiked plate mail, with a symbol carved on his chest. Looks like a knight, and it's like painted red.
Ooh.
So he hails you guys and bows, and he asks, shit. So he's like, I think he's like, are you guys here to help, or what are you here for?
Well, we don't really know what's going on. We were just hanging out at this town, and then your goblins attacked. We repelled the attackers, and then the mayor offered us a bounty for your head.
Help what exactly?
And I'm very tempted to collect that bounty, so talk fast.
He chuckles at you, saying you're attempting to take the bounty. He's like, so he's like, I'm guessing you guys are new around these parts. Probably don't know what has happened or the history. We've been here for much longer than Little Brick. We used to be peaceful, and they moved in. First, it all worked out. We traded with them. We tried to keep, you know, friendly relations going. Finally, after roughly about a year ago, this guy called the mayor takes over. First, everything went all right, nothing different. But increasingly, we started getting our trade caravans started getting attacked, and then our goblins started getting attacked and raided.
Who's doing the raiding?
The mayor's men. The mayor personally, actually, has done it a few times. We've been able to repel thanks to help from our deity, but he has not stopped. He's been trying to collect a certain relic of ours that we've been defending since we've been here. He's like, if there's any way, if you can help me, I can maybe offer something more than the mayor has to offer.
Do you have any proof
If you work for
of
us.
this?
Can I do a perception check to check around for this relic?
Yes.
I also ask, you mentioned a relic. What type of relic are we speaking of?
It's the relic of our god. The red sword of, and I don't know the god's name. I'll have to look that up. But it's our god's holy sword that we've been keeping under protection. He's been on he's been trying to collect the relics from around the land. to appease his god. He works for damn it, I don't have any of these names pulled up because I had it on my other computer. But he works for the gods of the underworld. He's trying to bring control of this world to them, and he's trying to collect the 7 relics of the gods. And he ours is one of the last 3 that needs to be collected.
You mentioned other relics. What are the other relics? Do you know what they are?
Okay, where were we at now? Someone asked something.
Oh, go on. You do your perception check, actually.
Yeah, I wanted to do my perception check to see if I could find this relic around or see it around.
You don't see anything in the building. It's pretty bare bones. Just the chair and like a few other minor decorations.
Okay.
I asked, what are the other relics? If this is a sword, is there like a shield? Is it like a complete set of armor? What is it?
It is a complete set of armor. Sword, shield, helmet, breastplate, boots, amulet.
And I do a
and
perception
ring.
check on. Well, I guess I'll use my passive perception to see if he's lying. Passive perception 17.
17. You don't sense any deception from him. You're probably still a little skeptical because I mean he is a hobgoblin, and this seems pretty out there. But you don't sense any deception.
Yeah, does he have any like sort of proof that his caravans were attacked by the mayor, or?
He looks to you and says, "I don't have any proof anymore of us being attacked. You can probably see around our town that it looks pretty beat up, and there's not many people around."
I have a proposal. Let's do this. Give us something that would convince the mayor that we have done as he's asked, and if the situation really is as you described, then he should come out here in force to try to collect the relic now that everyone in your village is supposedly dead. At that point, you'll have a confrontation with the mayor, and we'll be hiding around, just ambushed, and depending on how things go, if you could get him to admit to what he's doing, or if you could just show us in any way that you're right, then we'll fight on your side. But if it turns out that you're lying to us, then we'll help the mayor eradicate your village. How about that?
Yeah, like wouldn't the mayor just ask for us to bring back the sword as a trophy instead of going through the trouble of?
Well, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He hasn't told us we're looking for the sword.
Yeah,
no, exactly. But
goblins.
if he did want the sword, wouldn't he just ask us to come get it?
No,
of just
it's
coming
possible. He would ask us to just kill all the goblins, and then we would just because
if
default, we would
he
pick up
tells us
everything that's not nailed down.
If he tells us, because we're adventurers, if he tells us there's this, ancient relic guarded by the goblins, chances are we're just going to take it and run.
True.
So how does that sound, Mr. Chief? Like
Okay.
a good plan?
Sounds good. See if we can get it to work.
What kind of token can you give us?
He takes off his helmet and he reaches into his breastplate and he rips off an amulet, and hands it to you. He's like, "This should be sufficient enough."
Okay, and then we'll be back later, and then we'll go back to the village.
Yeah, sure. We'll be back later.
Do we remember seeing, if there's only 3 pieces left and one of them's the sword, that would mean that the mayor, if the mayor is collecting everything, would have pretty much an entire set of armor at least.
Wait
Yeah,
a second. Didn't
I was wondering, did we see one on the way in?
Didn't Crit take a horn of some kind? Would that have been part of it?
I stole a horn.
No, I
Yeah.
think that was manufactured. That had the mayor's name engraved on it. That we don't know
Yeah.
actually.
When we get
Well-
back there, we should search for the rest of the relics.
Yeah, I think what we should do is we should wait till night, and I'll try to infiltrate. Who else has really good stealth?
Me.
Ross.
We'll try to.
You can use Ross as distraction and
Yeah,
then sneak in.
Ross's epic distraction.
What's Ross's epic distraction?
Prostitute.
Just himself.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Ross,
baby.
Ross, we're gonna need you to take one for the team and seduce the mayor while he rummage around.
Take one. Oh,
Take a couple for the team.
Like
that's
literally
just
take one
wrong.
for
So wrong.
the team.
I am disgusted by this conversation already.
It's for the greater good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Not great, not my good.
Look, you don't actually have to go through with it. Just, get him chatting, have dinner with him, distract the guy. Just go and flirt with him. You don't actually need to, suck his dick or anything.
You spend most of your time with a woman anyway, Ross, regardless of whether someone
no,
asking you to do it.
You just confuse me because I have a feminine look about me. I'm not a woman. It's easier for me to change into a woman, but I am not a woman.
This is
I'm going to
easy
break
to
down
get
and
confused
cry.
with.
I'm going to break down and cry.
I thought you said you weren't a woman. Why are you acting like a woman?
Yes.
Leave me alone!
You gotta do the high pitched voice. Oh dear, the laughing and the
Oh,
coughing. Oh, it hurts to laugh, does it, Ross?
I really think we should go do this. Come on, Ross.
We should search the mayor's mansion, Aishu's mansion. However, if the mayor if he really is as evil as and cunning as suggested by the Goblin Chieftain, did the Goblin Chieftain have a name, by the way?
Yes. Brazen.
Brazen.
Okay.
If he is as evil as Brazen suggests, and also as cunning, perhaps you would hope that, or you would think that perhaps he wouldn't keep the armor even in his mansion. He might keep it somewhere more secure.
But I mean, if he has all these plans, if he's trying to do all this, there should be something in his manner that tells us something or other. And if worse comes to worse, we won't find anything, and then the next day we'll show him the token, and then we'll watch the showdown between the chief and the mayor, and then we can see which side we want to help then.
We could always tell him that we found the relic with the red sword and see what his reaction is to that, and say we have it on us or something, or we pawned it off.
I'm not sure if that'd be a good idea. If we're in his manor and we're holding the relic that he's looking for.
Well, we could say it's not on us. Like we dropped it off somewheres and see if he makes a dash or something.
The problem is, if we specifically mention the sword that he hasn't specifically mentioned, he may immediately suspect something.
Right, that we talked with the chief instead of killing him.
Yeah.
Can't we just kill everyone?
So
Just kill everyone in the village and
I
and
think
the
that would
goblins,
be
yeah.
a better outcome for us in the end if we just kill everyone and not let them suspect a thing.
I still think we should try to infiltrate the manor with Ross acting as the distraction, and then just trick the mayor into coming for the showdown the day after.
Yeah, after he's ass pummeled me all night long.
Whoa. No one suggested you go that far, right, Ross?
How about
No.
this? I'll do you a solid. So I have a charlatan's kit on me that's got some good night tinctures. A good night tincture is a potion where if anyone drinks it, they just pass the fuck out. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back and then I'll poison the wine that you bring to dinner with this. So the mayor.
You're assuming Ross is that classy.
I'm so classy. I'm so easy. I'm
just saying,
I'm still a bit skeptical about this plan because we don't. If
I'll be a
if the mayor is as powerful as you don't, because we don't know if he's.
Well, I would
powerful,
imagine
or if he's got any sort of trinkets that protect him from this stuff.
That's a good point.
I
have a fully armed thief in the house with you. If shit starts going bad, I'll come in and I'll shove my rapiers in the mayor.
Before he.
Well, he's shoving his rakers at you.
Ross. You
Well, he
need to
shoves his
agree on a
finger in
signal
you.
of caution.
Yes, well, let's have a safe word. You know, when you scream the word,
Banana.
I'll come down and I'll lay the smack down.
Oh God. Why?
No, you do actually need a safe word, a signal, a subtle signal. Somehow, I don't know what the signal might be. I don't know how big. I don't remember exactly how big the mansion was, but even if it's like you just stamp on the floor 4 times or something, that
How
hopefully-
about I just send a bat out, a shadow bat out? How's that sound?
How about what?
I send a shadow bat out.
like a flare, but it's a black flare
Yeah, it's a black flare. It's like black smoke.
that we'll totally see in the night. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd see it.
So, oh yeah,
That's
okay, yeah, that'll work. No, I'll be in the house with you. Like, I'll
Oh,
be inside. So you can just scream and I'll come running.
the only time I will be screaming.
Alright, look, you know, maybe you should scream some word, because if you're getting on with the mayor and you're liking it, I don't want to, you know,
No.
What
want to ruin your mojo.
What you could do is you could pretend to be incensed at some point by the mayor Ross, and then open the door to leave, and then make a second decision, slam the door closed, and then that's the signal. A door slamming or something. A door slamming would be heard like through about most of the building, I'd imagine.
Yeah, let's do that.
Although I don't know how I'm
Could
doing
do.
this with my intelligence 8. It's a bit too smart thinking there. Okay.
Let's do it, Ross. You and me. Come on. We got this, bro.
Alright.
Let's run this game. Awesome. That's what we'll do.
Oh, we're back in town. Okay, go on.
I'm
That's the
hiding
plan, I
around the
guess.
back.
Just so I know, who's holding the amulet right now? You would-
Neither of us that's going on the operation.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. Okay, so
Can I do a perception check against Ren to see if the amulet has any effect at all, apparent effects?
Yep.
Do any of us have good arcana?
Would that be an
Yes.
arcana check actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just look this up. It would be.
I could do an Arcana check as well.
Oh, it's a
Still
negative
arcana.
1. Oh, go on then.
Okay.
Everyone just do an arcana check because it's an amulet. It could do literally anything. Oh, that's not a good one.
19 is what I got.
No, you
19.
can do a take 20. You don't need to. We're not like.
yeah, if you guys have plenty of time, you do a take 20,
Yeah,
which
do a take 20,
you guys are
which
just
is
kind of.
which is 32 for Yrenyis, whoever that is.
So Ren, as you're trying to examine it and you're focusing magic power on it, you get a flash. Only you can see, kind of like your brain. You go inside your brain and you see the Red Knight again, and she says, "Use the amulet against the mayor," and then that's it.
Oh shit! If that's the case, maybe I should take the amulet with me on the op.
Well, Ren? Do you tell us this? Is the question first?
No.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Ren, do you tell us?
No. That's
Absolutely
it.
not.
We don't know. We don't know about
absolutely
either
not.
of
We
the
don't know.
visions.
All right. Okay. Then I go and it's like night now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I go and I scope out the house, find a ready entry, perhaps a second-story window that I can enter through.
Yep. You see the window to the mayor's office. You see a candlelight going,
Okay.
or you can see light coming from it.
Okay, I use my climber's kit to get up next to the window and I take a peek inside. What do I see? Do I need to roll any checks?
No, you're in. You just see the mayor sitting there in his chair, just eating some pie.
So I'm gonna hang out and wait until
Torm.
what's her name?
Torm.
Until Torm goes in and distracts the mayor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shapeshift to my
Oh,
female form.
the token has changed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to update it everywhere. Give me 1 second.